In today's video, we have 3 tips for every rank in Rainbow Six Siege. The good thing about this video is you get 24 tips in total that will make you one of the best players in Siege if you watch the whole video. Not only that, but also tips for the rank above you or below you might be actually helpful, because some of the times you might be stuck between some ranks or wonder how people higher than you play better. So let's get started. If you're a copper, you have 3 objectives. Number 1, learn all the maps, all the angles, how to set up site, because I have seen a lot of clips where low rank players reinforce wrong walls or make bad rotates that literally gets them killed. Go into custom game and just get used to the maps. Number 2 is just play the game more, and I don't mean casual or on rank, because you won't learn anything or get better if it's easy. And tip number 3 is listen to sound more. A lot of stuff can happen in game and you don't want to focus only on one thing. Just relax and listen to gunshots and footsteps around you. Being tunnel focused is the most common thing, especially in low ranks. If you are bronze, these are my 3 tips for you. Number 1, plan for your rounds. I'm pretty sure you just don't know what you're doing, and if you do, you don't know if it's the right play or not. So I suggest playing the game smarter by saving your drones or playing info ops. That way you are more comfortable playing the game because you have intel. Tip number 2, use your utility more. It can be flash, it can be hard breach. Outplay your enemies instead of taking a gunfight against them. Right now you can't rely on your gun skills, so be the big brain guy. And for number 3, play more T-hunts and death matches. Get comfortable with your aim and movement. I have seen players that can't even win a T-hunt, but they go straight into rank, and that's terrible. Always put time for warming up, because that's how you improve and be able to rank up. Moving on to silver rank. My first tip for you guys is solo queue more and try to focus only on your individual mistakes. It's not a bad time to build up your skills and improve them, and by the time you reach higher ranks, you know some of the basics at least. Obviously 5-stack and playing with friends is super fun, but you won't be a good solo player. What you want to do next is work on your gun skill, and I mean work hard, because when you reach gold elo you have to top frag every game. And if you're not getting kills or you're missing your shots, clip it, watch it back, review your mistakes, and then try to fix it next game. This is not the time to sit back and chill. You don't want people to call you boosted. Last tip for silver players. Find your main ops, operators that you get the most kills with or you can easily control their gun recall. 3 defenders and 3 attackers. Main them until you reach plat rank, and then when you actually have good game sense and gun skill, you can start playing more operators. Gold players. Stop blaming your teammates. Oh, I have 20 kills and my teammates are bad and that's why I'm stuck in this rank. Yeah, you probably let your whole team die so you can get some impactless kills on the other side of the map. You just don't know how to carry yourself and your team. I have been gold, and I remember every time I was top fragging, we would win the game. You need to get the important kills. Some of the times the first 2-3 picks, some of the times play close to your team to refrag them, hold important areas of the map, or take control of areas that they are holding hard. Tip number 2, please, for the love of God, communicate. What's stopping you from giving callouts? I mean, not only you help your teammates, but they might also start talking. You see, if you're scared, that means other players are scared as well. So many players have said, oh, nobody gives a callout. Well, you can be the start and you never know. Someone else can team up with you. Third tip for gold players. Be unpredictable. At this elo, you have to do unexpected plays. The more you do that, the higher your chance of winning is. Rushing side is predictable, but taking control of an area of the map that no one is holding and can get you free kills is the play. Remember I said play close to your team? Sometimes you have to let your team distract the enemies on the other side of the map, so you can flank them from behind, and since you're in gold elo, people don't have that high game sense to hold you. Moving on to plat rank. Alright, my first tip for you guys is watch more videos of players better than you, such as champ streamers and pro league players. That way you get higher game sense of where to push, how to play, and how to outplay your enemies. It was around this rank that I got used to different strats and pushes from Pengu streams, and because of that, I was always above my opponents. I knew how me and my team could win the round. Tip number 2, this is the rank you want to learn all the quick peeks and improve your movement. After this rank, it's gonna get a bit harder, so you want to make sure you're on point with your peaks and don't expose yourself in gunfights. I have tons of videos about that, so if you want to get better, you can check them out. Last one for plat players. Now is the time to learn how to play with every operator in Siege. There is no more, oh, my role is support, my role is fragger. You need to be able to play with any operator and role. Not only you can help the team, but you can actually become a better player. If you only main 3 ops at this level, you're just putting yourself in a disadvantage. Think about it. What if the team needs a smoke and you can't play it? What if they need a bug to play vertical and don't get C4'd? You want to bring more to the table. Emerald players. This rank is new, and to be honest, I haven't seen emerald players around me, but for those who are, this is my first tip. You're gonna play against diamonds and it should be hard. Learn how to adapt. If they are rushing every round, then play Meluse your wall to get some sort of info where they are. If they are passive and opening every single wall to go for plan, then you have to adapt. Play smoke or echo, waste more time. You need to figure out what's their playstyle and counter it in the first 2 rounds. Tip number 2, your crosshair placement should be perfect. By perfect, I mean exactly on the angles in the map and as tight as possible, so the enemy has no chance to kill you. This is your chance to get into custom game or T-hunt and learn every map angles. I know you have the map knowledge by now, but there are some maps that your crosshair seems lost because you forget where the angles are exactly. Tip number 3 for emerald players. Improve your thought process. In emerald, you want to think more about how you should play and what you need to do in 1v3 situations. Things like where your enemies can position themselves. You have to get rid of stress and play more calmly. Expect more from yourself and try to clutch most of these 1v2 and 3 situations. Now we have diamond rank. First tip for you guys is win almost every gunfight. The reason why you're not champ is because you're not killing them. Even if you don't win games, be MVP every game. Some of you might ask, yeah, but how? Well, I simply watched a lot of videos of players so much better than me and looked at how they take gunfights, and that's how I got better. Tip number 2, learn when to be aggressive and passive. By now you know all the strats and pushes and etc. Sometimes you play against 5 stacks that are super aggressive and you need to fight them back and hold them off. And sometimes you're doing your simple strat by opening the wall and droning, but the enemy team is just sitting back and all you're doing is wasting time. So find the right pace in your games. Last tip for diamond players, play with your teammates as much as you can, even if they're randoms. I mean, at this point, if anyone is not communicating or not a team player, then he's for sure boosted. The only way you can maximize your chance of winning is to work together. Call out what is the plan for the round, what you want to do, play support, frag, any way you can get the W. And for our last rank, champion. First tip, drop the ego. Yes, you are champ, but you also make mistakes. You're not the best player in the world. In fact, you have a lot to learn. Just because you achieve champ rank doesn't mean you know everything. Be humble, help others to be good like yourself, and remember to accept your mistakes. My second tip is level up and improve by watching Pro League and Pro plays. Rank is just rank. It's small compared to Pro and Comp play. Not only you get more experience in terms of strats and different plays, but also if you see them in your rank game, you know how to counter them. Last tip for champ players is find the opening. What does that mean? Let's say there are 4 entries in the map, 4 places you can get into the map. Get info on where they are holding. Let's say 3 of those are contested by 3 guys and 1 of them is free. That's your opening. So basically during the round you have to figure out what the enemy team is holding and what's not, so you can take advantage of that. And that's it for today's video. Hope you can apply these tips to your own gameplay and found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.